Welcome back
to episode 153 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Wow,
yes,
Merry
Christmas. Jesus Misses.
Jesus Miss.
Yeah, it's episode 153. It is December now when you're listening, unless you waited until January. In that case, bonjour.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year to you as well.
Or if you listen on the eastern part of the world,
it is bonjour.
Then bonjour.
Mm-hmm. Because a time zone difference makes it January when it's December here.
Yes.
Briefly.
Or if you're in a different state than Missouri, bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour to you as well.
Yep.
I'm sorry that you are not living in the state of Missouri.
Especially if you live in Oklahoma, Kansas,
Nebraska,
Louisiana, New Jersey,
New York.
New York's not great.
Maryland.
Well, crap's good in Maryland.
How are we counting D.C.?
No, terrible place.
Yeah, because Marvel's
Philadelphia.
better.
If you live in Philadelphia, stop listening to this podcast. Oh, I got more to say about that later.
Oh, man. But yeah, I got to get an episode in for you today. So thanks for listening in to the pod.
I hate Philadelphia.
Really? You and your Dallas
man.
Cowboys jersey hates Philadelphia?
I'm not wearing a jersey. I'm wearing a shirt.
Sorry. T-shirt. In that fantasy football league I'm in, there's one guy, and he's such a big Eagles fan. The only reason I know that is because he said, I'm such a big Eagles fan. And he also has a profile pic of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Those are two good indicators.
Yeah, and he also gave me crap. He's like, hey, you're going to get eliminated from the fantasy football league because you Cowboys have to face the Eagles this week or something. And I'm like, no, I think I'll be okay.
Absolute belt to butt. Oh, man.
Oh, okay, Keenan.
Man, belt to butt. The Eagles didn't know what was happening. What a terrible franchise they are.
Yeah, they are. Before we get into updates, sports talk, etc., though, the 25 Days of Christmas. This did release on December 1st.
Allegedly.
You didn't watch any Christmas movies at all growing up?
I watched Die Hard, Die Hard 2.
When you're like 7, 8, 9, it was just Die Hard all the time.
That's when I was watching them. Yes. Predator.
Oh, nice. Yes. So you watched Predator as a child?
Yeah.
So
7, 8, 9.
Predator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not child predator. No, this guy getting skinned alive by this alien.
And those were your Christmas movies. When you look back, some people
Jerry
look
Maguire.
back at the claymation, Rudolph, claymation,
I remember
Santa
turning that
Claus
off.
movies, watching Elf even, and you're over there watching Predator and Die Hard.
I'm really trying to remember if I watched any like Christmas movies.
You haven't seen Harry Potter, have you?
I've seen Harry Potter.
Well, I mean,
but that was later in life.
They
though.
consider Harry Potter like Christmas. I remember,
Really? What?
like, because it's like the same argument you have for Die Hard.
No, Die Hard's a for sure Christmas movie.
It's the same argument where it's like it's around December and there's snow on the ground, therefore it's a Christmas movie.
No, this was at a Christmas party at Nakatomi Plaza, the terrorists are a metaphor for your in-laws because they keep your significant other hostage.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. And there's presents, and he says, ho, ho, ho. He writes it in blood on that one guy's shirt when he kills him.
That is true. That makes it all Christmas.
Yep. The police officer's buying Twinkies at the gas station, and he says, Merry Christmas to him.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So it is a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas
I know.
movie.
It always threw me off because on like ABC Family back in the day, which then changed like Freeform. I'm like, stop, don't do that. It's ABC Family. Yeah, see, it made me choke up also. But they had their 25 Days of Christmas, and they always would have like a Harry Potter marathon. And at that point in life, I'm like, I can't watch Satan on TV. But nowadays, I've changed and realized that's not the case because Harry Potter, they are good movies. It took me a while to realize that, though.
I didn't watch those until I was like in high school, early college.
I wasn't allowed to until I was in college.
And then you rebelled.
And then I was like, I'll watch them all.
All of them.
But yeah, Christmas movies as well. So
yeah, I've never heard of the 25 Days of Christmas ABC Family.
They always had like a weird, here, I'll pull up the jingle.
So they play like random Christmas movies all 25 days leading up to Christmas?
It was like marathons of Christmas movies every single day.
That's
They
wild.
always would have a schedule. They have it still to this day. And it's still the 25 Days of Christmas, but it's for free form, which is what
Last
they
year I
changed
watched
from
Touchdown,
ABC Family.
Chiefs Christmas Love Story.
How was that? How was that?
It's terrible. It's so bad.
I saw a book in Walmart, and it was basically like this football star wants to date or is in love with this secretary person at the football team, and the picture was Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
She's
really
not a
ugly
secretary.
though. I know, but they had to change it slightly.
I guess. Yeah, copyright.
Let's see if I can find this video. 25 Days of Christmas official trailer. Here.
So, what do you want to do today?
No, that's not it. I got to find ABC Family. Here,
ABC.
This is 2014.
Okay.
No, click the wrong one again.
You mean the same year as Des Caught It year?
Here we go. Now I got it. Here we go.
So,
no, my word. I don't want Freeform.
Play the right thing.
I'm trying to find it. 1 second. ABC Family.
I'm going to sing to you guys instead.
Keep singing.
Still got your heart in the palm of my hand.
Hey, okay. Now I think I found it. Let's see. Here we go. This is it.
Is this Shepherd crying?
This December.
Oh, this is horrible.
Is this Toyotathon?
No.
Oh, I was hoping it was Toyotathon.
No.
ABC Family's
Yeah,
25
this is horrible
Oh, yeah,
audio.
the sound is
Celebrate the
awful.
season with the biggest lineup.
However,
Yeah, it's that wasn't great.
what's not awful is the Toyotathon this year.
We're just going straight to sports?
No, Toyotathon.
That was in sports.
That's different. Is it?
Yeah, I literally have Toyotathon.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we're not going to sports.
Yeah.
Put that in your back pocket.
That's in my back pocket.
Put it in
now.
your back pocket.
Okay, but yeah. ABC Family, 25 Days of Christmas. Growing up, they would always release the schedule of all the different Christmas movies. I would have that channel on nonstop.
That's ridiculous.
So good. And good memories for sure.
I remember when I watched a middle schoolish age,
What did you watch?
MLB Tonight instead.
Oh, and that was Christmas because it was the trade deadline.
Well, it was the winter meetings.
Winter meetings, that's what
so
it
it was
is.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Around that time, everybody's like, "Who's going to get traded?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so interested."
Yeah. What's been happening with you this past week, Dane?
So this past week, where am I? Right, I'm right here. Okay, so Merry Christmas and Merry Kwanzaa and
Kwanzaa.
and Merry what's the other one? Hanukkah.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys? There I was. Teaching the children, teaching the youth, because I don't get to watch very much football because of my job, because I work on Sundays. But so there I was, and I'm getting ready. I see that we're starting the game. Okay, I have to go buy these Christmas cakes for these kids, which is hilarious. And then I'm like, okay, here we go. Kids, let's have fun, blah, blah, blah. Check my phone, get ready to go teach on stage. And it's 21-7 at halftime. And I'm like, dang, that's not very good. And so then
you were down 21-7.
We were down 21-7. Not very good against the Philadelphia Eagles, the worst team ever invented other than the Chiefs. And then I get on stage. I teach about choosing, it was what I was teaching the kids, what in your life are you walking down a road of destruction versus what habits or things in your life are ways of righteousness, essentially.
Yeah.
I think. And so was doing that. Then I get down off the stage. I'm like, I don't even want to check it. Let's go have fun, kids. My phone was actually on the charger because I was like, I'll charge it while I'm teaching.
Obviously.
And I won't be distracted. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And then I'm like not even looking at it. I'm playing 9 Square with kids. And then I am walking out with Deshaun, who I got money from this week for the T-shirt.
Did he hear it on the pod or did you
No,
ask?
he checked his Venmo because we were Venmoing for the Christmas party. And so...
We did it, guys.
We have an applause thing on here.
And now we can say his name. Deshaun. Thank you for paying 3 months after the fact.
No, get the applause on here. That's why we have it.
Oh, man, I'm so happy right now. That's the greatest thing to ever happen to us.
It's a Christmas miracle, some would say.
Sorry. Applause.
Wow.
Thank you, Deshaun. Thank you.
This one goes out to Deshaun.
Yeah. Wow.
But we were walking to my car, and then I go, well, I better see what the Cowboys game's doing. And I look at it, and I'm like, holy scotch, grape scotch.
Holy Mother of Mary, I love Jesus.
Holy Mother of Pearl. It's 21-0 with a minute to go. And I'm like, Deshaun, just stop everything we're doing. We can't move.
He's like, no, I'm trying to Venmo you $20. Like, no.
I'll give you $8 million if we win this game. I turned it on my phone, and we watched the final drive together.
And it was against the Eagles.
And it was against the Eagles. And Dak is just surgical down the field. Brandon Aubrey, boom, right through the uprights. We love it. He's our GOAT. Brandon Aubrey is.
Wasn't Aubrey like a soccer kicker?
He was a collegiate soccer player.
That's wild.
Who then
became one of the best NFL kickers.
Yeah, he was sitting on the couch at home. He saw him and his wife were watching football, and they see a kicker miss a kick, and his wife goes, "Honey, you could do that," and he goes, "Well, I don't know, maybe." And so he goes out to the field the next day, and he apparently he was nailing 50-yarders right away.
He's like, I don't know.
And it's like, Interesting. And then so he hires an actual coach, works for like 2 or 3 years, catches on in the Canadian Football League. Then the Cowboys bring him for a tryout. Hey, you're amazing. We sign him, and he's the best kicker in the league. And like is drilling 60-plus yarders.
Do you think those same skills would translate if you were a collegiate swimmer? Do you think it also works as a collegiate kicker? I did a lot of kicking, swimming growing up, so I could be your next kicker.
I think collegiate swimming could translate to collegiate biking.
No. The other one made more sense. Come on.
Right. But so the Cowboys took off their belts and said, Eagles, you're in trouble. And whoop-bam!
They went all,
Take that, little boys. So
they went all Keenan on them.
Yeah, if you will.
Yeah.
And so that was a beautiful Christmas miracle. And if you couldn't tell, we're recording between the time of that game ending and before this Thursday's game, aka Thanksgiving.
We're recorded before Thanksgiving because Dane is like, I gotta go see family.
What? I don't live in Springfield like you do.
Hey,
or
that's
my
a good
family
point.
doesn't live in Springfield like yours does.
I mean, we are brothers in Christ. Am I not family to you?
No.
I was really hoping.
So then on Thanksgiving Day, we got a great slate of matchups, which I'll get into later.
Which again, you'll already know what happens.
Yeah. One of them includes Cowboys Chiefs. And so there's rumors that this is going to set the all-time record for Thanksgiving football game. The viewership.
That's not rumors. It did happen.
When?
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
4 days ago, it happened. Like it broke the records.
The previous
Everything
record.
broke. Including Travis Kelce's leg.
Oh.
So
Samuel's always waiting for injuries.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's what happened. And then Taylor Swift is like, no, I want Dak.
True. But Dak's already with his other lady friend.
I want Jerry. I want Jerry.
Well, yeah, that's closer. I don't think Jerry's married.
Yeah.
But so then the Cowboys Chiefs, the projection for viewership is going to be 50 million people. The previous record is 42 million.
Because I feel like the Chiefs don't play on Thanksgiving very often.
No, not
because
really.
Obviously, like the Cowboys are each year and the Lions are each year.
Yep. So they got to be playing one of those two teams or the night game.
Yeah, which is the two random teams.
It's Bengals-Ravens this year.
Yeah.
Which, decent game with Joe Burrow coming back.
Yeah. I'm intrigued.
I'll be there. I'll watch it.
Yeah. I traded with Lindsay for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
So
she goes, what do I need to do to beat Samuel this week? And I said, go back in time and don't take that Joe Burrow trade. That's your first step. And second step, start real players. Third step, pick up real players off the waiver wire.
Yeah. There's not really a lot of waiver wire players.
There's not, but I'm like, hey,
when
go
you have a
pick up this person.
14-team league.
It's pretty deep.
It's tough. It's
pretty
tough.
deep.
Yeah.
So that is happening, and then so big week, and I have a deal with a guy at work where whoever loses the game, because he's a big Chiefs fan. Obviously, we live in Missouri. He's a big Chiefs fan, so if he loses the game, he has to pick up my phone call, my FaceTime actually.
Yeah.
If we win, and then if the Cowboys lose, then I have to pick up his phone call in favor of the Chiefs, and so we actually shook on it. And so we're going to be looking forward to that tomorrow night. Or if you're listening on Monday, I'll tell you next week about how that phone call went.
Nice. What
also,
about Christmas photos?
I took Christmas photos as a staff, and I don't like taking photos. But
you look good.
No. But
you don't look bad.
I know, that's true. I was wearing a Santa on a skateboard sweatshirt, which is very youth ministry.
Slay.
Very slaying.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did this week. And I don't know, Christmas photos, they just tend to grind my gears. So
yeah, well, I still have my updates. So I mean, let's kind of keep.
So we'll get into your updates. I was wondering why. I was like, man, we're moving along.
We changed around. I thought it made more sense you going first there. I didn't have like a lot of crazy things that happened this week, so I'm taking the week off of work. One thing that I decided to help my parents with is that our like garage is just so much stuff. It's not quite.
Cluttery.
It's not. Yeah, it's between clutter and hoarder. And the reason is because my dad sells real estate. He gets lots of items from houses that are like left over that he needs to help take from the house to help the house sell, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we have so much stuff. And it just got really bad where it was like hard to really walk around without knocking anything over. And I was like, hey, I'll take off some time this week. I'll help you guys with that, et cetera. And I worked on it for about 2 days straight. And it's weird. Sometimes you get in like weird cleaning or organizing moods, and it's like kind of therapeutic because you can just throw. Okay,
I hate cleaning.
I figured as much. But one thing that's nice about it is because it's so mindless, you can throw in like any podcast and just listen in, and it doesn't matter. Like I've knocked out like Ghost Runners episodes. I knocked out 1 or 2 episodes of like Theo Vaughn. He did the one with like Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, I listened to that. I love McConaughey.
Yeah, he's all right. Huge Texas fan also.
Oh yeah.
And I was just knocking out like podcasts left and right, and it was just very nice because I was able to kind of do something kind of mindless, helpful, but then also knock out the podcast. So that was really cool, really solid overall, and I was able to help them out. So and some may say it's a Christmas miracle, and might say they would be right. I performed a miracle
for the Sid family. I performed a miracle in the garage. Clip that.
Also, it was Rebecca's birthday this past week.
That's true.
Former sponsor of the pod.
We had to remove her.
Yes. It was her birthday. As you know, with our family, we like going to the 7 Brews.
That's true.
And,
no, you like getting free stuff from everywhere.
Yes, but the 7 Brews, specifically, the 7 Brewskis. How many 7 Brews
you got
on her birthday?
Yeah.
Do you think she went to? If you remember from my birthday,
you got 9.
I had 9. You
That's
did remember
ridiculous.
that? Yeah. Rebecca, how many do you think she hit up in one day? And just for perspective, I'll tell you the number of 7 Brews in Springfield, Missouri.
In the Springfield area,
there are. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more than 4.
Because Republic just built one.
I don't know if this is accurate. There's at least 4. I think there might be as many as like 8 in this general area, possibly somewhere in that range. So, on her birthday, how many drinks do you think she got from 7 Brew?
Well, I don't think she's a crazy person like you. So I'm going to guess.
She runs marathons.
Well, okay, she's crazy in a different way.
Okay.
She's sensible.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 4.
Okay. Not even close. Not even close. Not even
24?
Close. Not closer, but I like the idea. End up being 12.
12 is too many.
12.
Yes. 9 was too
7
many.
Brew hits.
12 is way too many.
She started off the day before she went, because she went to work that day. She went before work to multiple, and then she got off work, I believe, and then went to multiple. And then late that night, she went to multiple and got 12, which I believe is a new record.
She basically hit up every 7 Brew twice.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy.
And on average, each of those drinks, because you can add extra shots of not alcohol,
Whoa.
caffeine,
Rebecca,
espresso, as some would say. And I would say each drink had to have been in that $7 to $8 range. You do a little bit of mouth, right around $96.
Just
a free
drink.
No. It's free. And they even say, like, hey, go to multiple. I don't know if corporate would say that, but that's what the employees say.
Yeah, I bet
who are
corporate would say
college-aged employees are like, yeah, just go.
They know how to work the system.
Yeah. But yeah, broke record. That was really big for her. I'll have to try to get 13 in May. We'll see how that goes.
Broke her record. Yeah. I thought you said broke her record. I was like, who is that?
Yeah, broke her record.
I was like, who's
that
lady?
She's that new AI artist. Broke her record.
Broke a record.
Also went to see Wicked Part 2.
Sorry to hear that.
Not great.
Really?
Very slow compared to the first one.
The women have been raving about it.
I think they are lying to themselves.
Yes.
Girls
Girls do that a lot.
The first one is good. The first one's very solid. The second one, just slow.
It's just like the Taylor Swift stuff. When it's bad, girls will force themselves to be like, hey, here's why this is good.
They don't.
No, it's not true.
Yeah. It's crazy. And what's wild is, again,
you just don't understand it.
This was adapted, a book adapted to a Broadway play, adapted to this movie.
Yes.
I believe the Broadway play is right around 3 hours for both parts. It's all one Broadway play.
Yep.
But then they made this movie into 2 parts, both like 2.5 hours long. So they made a 3-hour play into basically a 5-hour movie, which means there was a lot of parts that were just unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
It should have been a 2-hour movie, probably max.
Raking in the money.
But they're like, we'll just extend it. We'll keep going and going and going. I'm like, nah, it's just too slow.
Rick Road's not even yellow anymore.
Yeah, it was okay. I'm glad I watched it the one time, but I probably will never watch it again.
Got the job done.
Yeah. And something else I got done was changing my voicemail for the first time in probably over 10 years.
Finally.
I don't know if you've ever heard my old voicemail.
Finally.
I realized.
Hi, this is Samuel.
It's like, hi, this is
Samuel 14434.
Samuel, because you're listening to this message, it means I did not pick up the phone. So if you want to leave your name and number after the beep, I'll call you back.
Boo.
And I was like, if I ever get like a professional call, which I've got multiple of, probably should update this. So on this day, yes, today, November 26th,
you were
2025,
8 years old.
I finally changed my voicemail to something a little more condensed. I took out the part where it's like, hey, because you're hearing this voice message, it means I didn't pick up. So I cut out that.
Obviously, yeah.
And my voice is a little bit deeper now. So That was good.
If you're hearing this voicemail,
hey, how you doing?
It means I'm out on the prairie.
I'm drawing you in right now.
It means I'm out horsing and riding.
If you look behind you, you'll see a man in a mask. Don't go towards the
Don't walk to
away,
the man in the mirror. You got to beat that man in the mirror, and you got to wonder, who am I going to be when I get done getting what I'm getting to?
Yeah. All right. So that's why I changed my voice.
That's what it is.
and
then it just beep.
Yeah,
You're like,
beep. Like, I'm really confused. And for some people, I really think they're probably like grinding their gears or something.
That's hilarious.
Do you want me to keep going?
You keep going. You're in a roll.
Yeah, this is something I forgot to mention the other week. But I went to that Missouri State football game for homecoming, and I didn't really process that they also throw out like T-shirts and do other things like in between like timeouts and everything else. And at one point, they're trying to get everybody on their feet, like, "Hey, try to catch a shirt." And we were like in the upper deck, and I couldn't even see the people throwing out the shirts. And I legitimately said, "I'm like, well, this kind of stinks. There's no way we're going to get one of these shirts."
Oh man!
Half second later, I get nailed in the gut by a shirt that got shot out of a cannon. I didn't even see it coming. If it would have been off by a few inches,
oh boy,
I may have died.
A little few further south.
Yeah, it was like legitimately though. I was like, "There's no way we're going to get a shirt." Yet I was standing up, and then split second later, immediately hit in the stomach. It bounced up ahead of me, and then I didn't even have like a chance to go get it. And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna sit now because I got humbled."
You dishonored the podcast.
It was very disappointing.
Wow.
And it was shocking, honestly.
Shocking.
And again, like if it would have been further south, I just would have been crying. It was very rough. It grinded my gears, but it could have grinded my gears a lot more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could have been ended forever and ever.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Would have had a not as deep of a voicemail.
No more kids.
Yeah. So, what grind your gears, Dane?
We figured out what's wrong with Dane's car.
Everything? Oh, the hole in the front? You finally saw it?
No. The hole is still there. Don't worry, guys.
So what did you see there?
Remember, my first car's name was Ghetto Ghetto Dreams, and then this car's name is Ghetto Ghetto Dreams, the sequel. And so it's kind of ghetto, and what happened to it, it has a hole in the front. Don't worry, I have duct tape over it, black duct tape. And then now... it has like, it says check brake system, which I was like, oh man, that doesn't sound good. It sounds like my brakes are going out. And then I got it checked out, and they were like, no, your brakes are working good.
Okay.
And I was like, I love to hear that. That's good. What is wrong then? They go, well, it's your tie rod. And I go,
your tie rod.
I said, no, tie rod plays for the Jets in New York.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor.
I know he's not great, but he can get his job done.
Yeah, that's not what's wrong with my car. But so I don't really know what a tie rod is, but they said it affects steering, and if it breaks, then you could run off the road and die. And I was like, okay, so?
Yeah, what's your point?
Yeah, what's your point? I'm not paying your money. And then they said, also, you need new struts. And I was like, okay.
They're just making up terms.
Yeah, I was like, struts not a real thing, dude. And then I was like, whatever, though. And he goes, because one of your struts just not there. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, it broke off and just isn't there. And I'm like,
oh.
The way I like it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, and I'd also flush your fluids. You probably need to have that done. I was like, okay, now you're pulling
like,
my
I went
leg.
to the restroom before
Yeah,
this.
I already flushed my fluids. But he goes, yep, all in all, it'll be about $1,100. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Give me my oil change that I asked for, and I'll be out of here.
This was all during the oil change.
Yeah, I got an oil change, and I said, hey, can you look at these things and just tell me what's wrong? They did that, and so they were like, yeah, it's going to probably be $1,100. You should probably get the tie rod fixed first, they said, because, yeah, it could, like, if it actually breaks, run you off the road. Because I think it's the thing that keeps tires in alignment. I think it's the rod that's literally under the car, like that.
Why? How does your family keep scamming you? Because you keep changing around cars, and they keep giving you the one that's bad.
Dude, I know. It's unreal.
Are you going to drive that car to Jeff City, though?
Yeah, right after this.
Oh, no.
So it's going to be okay. Don't worry, I did it 2 weeks ago.
And then you just make the trade. You're like, hey, I'm really thinking the other car might be better.
Well, that's what they said. They were like, hey, if you want to take the Buick back. And I'm like, no.
They said it?
Yeah. I'm not taking
the Buick. But if you take the Buick back, then they'll fix that car.
I'd rather die.
And then you go back and take that car after it's fixed.
I know. That would be a great plan, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they would probably just keep driving it until it actually breaks.
But if they're driving it,
yeah,
who cares?
I think they would run the risk of dying, which is what I'm doing.
What's wrong with the Buick besides it being an old man car?
That's it. Old grandma car. It's ugly. I can't talk to girls in the ugly car, Samuel.
So you'll run the risk of dying.
I'd
in a
rather
car
die.
That has a hole in the front bumper. I don't even know what that's called.
Yeah, it's front bumper. That's because of Cole, though, because Cole doesn't know how to drive.
But you willingly took the one, and no heated steering wheel, right?
No.
So no heated steering wheel, a hole in the front, run the risk of dying, and you choose that
Heated
over...
seats don't work either.
You choose that one over the car that looks a little bad.
Exactly. I told my dad what I need is his truck that he has.
Yeah, steal it.
He's got a 2021 F-150. It's beautiful. It works. It's red like me.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dad, like, just here.
How
about I switch you this car? It'll get better gas mileage, which I don't think is true, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it'll be just a lot better for him. And I'm like, you can drive this car, get it fixed up. It'll be great. And he goes, no, I don't need that because he's got his work or his like business Ford F-150. Then he's got his farming F-150.
He has two F-150s?
Yes.
Are they both newer?
No.
Oh, okay. So he has like an old school one for farming.
Well, 2006, but yeah.
I mean, that's newer than my car.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got almost 300,000 miles on it. So he's like, yeah, we use it to go deer hunting and stuff. And if he's hauling wood or blah, 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 doesn't want to scratch up the new F-150.
Take the Buick back.
I don't want
Take
the Buick.
the Buick back.
The Buick is disgusting and
If
old.
you die,
I'd
that
rather
will make
die.
this podcast worse.
Well, maybe the viewers of the first episode be up there. Be like, Dane died.
It's like episode 38 and then episode 154.
Dane died.
So Dane died, so there's no voice memos from him this week. So what grinds my gears is
Dane dying.
Yeah.
He died. It wasn't cancer, guys. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So that grinds my gears. Where's my grinds my gears? Also, Samuel's not loyal to Android at all. He got a new Google Pixel.
So dumb.
He bought a new car and it's a Google, or not car, new
You
phone.
are so dumb.
And it's a Google Pixel.
You don't even know what Android is. Android is what iOS is.
I don't even know what that means.
iOS is the operating system for Apple
Yeah.
iPhones. Android's the operating system for like Pixels or Samsungs or whatever.
What'd you have before this?
It's still a Pixel, but Android.
Oh, you had a Pixel?
Yes.
That's disgusting. I didn't.
Android is the operating system
I didn't
for
know
like
this about
all
you.
those kind of phones. It's not just like that phone's an Android brand. That's not what it is. If that'd be calling all iPhones, yeah, you just got an iOS phone.
That's fine.
You're learning so much
All
right
I'm
now.
saying is, I didn't know you had a Google Pixel, and I wish I had known that about you before this, because this explains a lot of your life decisions.
Yeah. I did also make that Facebook Marketplace deal, like I mentioned the week before, to get that Pixel phone. So
Man.
that's why we're having this conversation that's just not even relevant or
I'm sorry to hear that.
accurate or anything else.
Man. Nah.
Yo, it's that time of day, so listen up, because it's time
for some sports talk.
The segment where we boldly analyze things we barely watched.
Oh.
Did we do research?
Factually?
No.
Emotionally?
Yes. We're talking Big Daddy hacks, devastating sacks,
and fourth quarter comebacks.
by the Cowboys. But most importantly,
No sucker! Welcome back
to
sports segment.
sports talk. Yes. And I just got to play a video for you.
Play me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yes. I got not Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor.
There we go.
On that fantasy football team.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got. Is that the Osama bin Laden clip?
I think so. Or like one of the, or Saddam Hussein, I think.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yep.
It
Because
happened.
Obama did the Osama bin Laden one.
Yeah. This was like 2004, I'm pretty sure, that clip. So think of Saddam Hussein. Guillotine League is still alive. There's 6 teams left. The team who got eliminated this week had Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
And I had to send a text over to Jokes with Jack and also Dane and be like, hey,
It's me.
here's how much money I got. Really don't need major updates or major upgrades, but I can
Always
get
do.
Jonathan Taylor. How much should I bid? And Dane's like, go for him.
Go get him.
him.
Go get your guy.
He's the one. Even though he had a down week,
Yeah.
he's still
he was playing the Chiefs. Great run defense.
still number 2 running back in all football currently.
Yeah.
Behind,
Even with the down week. Yeah.
Behind McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could have him over Javonte Williams, the Cowboys running back, who's been solid, but
But against the Eagles,
Taylor's
tough.
better. Taylor's better.
Against Chiefs, who just shut down Jonathan Taylor, what do you think Javonte Williams is going to do?
not a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah.
And also, he's not getting any touchdowns. He gets a lot of running yards, and then they're like, nah, we'll run with someone else or throw the touchdown.
Yeah, they really want to give it to Pickens right now. Dak is in love with Pickens, which I'm in love with Pickens.
Yeah.
So.
But basically, I put in a bid. I got him, and now my fantasy football team looks amazing.
Infinity Stones.
It's kind of crazy. And like the chat went off this morning in that Guillotine League because they're like,
should.
who's letting Samuel do all this? He has the best team already, and then you let him get an even better player.
Yep.
And then the team who had 50, like I had $46. The third team had 50. Everybody else has like $15 or less.
Oh, perfect.
And this other team has 2 running backs, both kind of doo-doo.
Yeah.
One of them's Bears running back who's just done nothing
DeAndre
for like
Swift.
weeks.
Yeah,
And
not great.
This team
that
is
would
like
have been a massive upgrade for him.
yeah. And they've been on the verge of getting eliminated like week after week after week. Their main thing is they have like Josh Allen, they have like CeeDee Lamb, etc. And like
CeeDee's looking
Mahomes.
shaky.
But quarterbacks, those guys haven't been doing super great lately. CeeDee's been a little shaky, etc. I'm like, I figured they would have bid higher.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't really bid a lot. Like I outbid them by like $11. I went like 27 to their like 17.
Yep.
And then we started to kind of call them out. And they're like, I thought I'd either try to get him for a discount and do whatever, or if you get him, then I can basically get any player I want going forward.
Yeah. So win-win.
Assuming they don't get eliminated.
Yeah, win-win.
But at this point, I looked, the only players that they don't have that would be on another team that I would want is McCaffrey, which you never know. You might not win
He'll be
this
available
week.
at some point. Yeah.
Maybe.
And he's bye week next week.
Yeah, and that's like another thing. So
Yeah.
like that team might get eliminated then, and then who knows? Maybe they can get him. And then other than that, it's Gibbs for the Lions.
Jameer, yeah.
Those are the only 2 running backs left that I would actually want. I wouldn't want any other wide receivers.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I said in the chat, you were like, should we go get this guy? I was like, or you said, should I wait for Jameer Gibbs or should I wait for CMC? And I was like, no, go get Jonathan Taylor because A, he's having a historic season. He just ran into the Chiefs defense, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And then 2, there's no guarantee you're going to get CMC.
There's 6 teams
or
left.
Gibbs. Yeah, there's
Like,
6 teams left.
You have to be so good now to
Yeah.
even like make it through. Like I would not be surprised if this other team, they could get eliminated this week.
Yeah, they could.
Like, you never know.
That's the thing. And then you still have the fab more than other people. Go get Gibbs and CMC too.
Yeah, and like if this one team who said they're holding out, if they somehow get eliminated this week,
Yeah.
it's over. It's over.
That's the
Like,
thing. Because you have more fab than everybody else. You already have a better team than everybody else. And then you just wait for CMC to be up for auction. He's mine now.
He's the only, legitimately at this point, he's the only guy I think who'd make my team better. Besides maybe the quarterback situation.
a better quarterback, yeah.
But even then I got Dak Prescott and then other guys. But
You have guys who are competent.
yeah, like, and
They're there.
I should be able to make it. Obviously, we'll go on the podcast next week and I'll be like, so I got eliminated. Don't know how that happened.
Yep.
But I don't know. Pretty fun time.
That's true. That's as soon as you think you got it figured out, that's when fantasy lets you down.
Yeah. So that was my biggest update for sports talk. I also had a couple videos. I thought I'll just kind of play really quick and we could kind of just listen to them and discuss. One of which is right here. Let's see. I'm
This
clicking
guy's
on
a
it.
bum, I think.
No, not this guy. Here. Audio on.
Consider myself an athlete.
James Winston.
I believe that I can make plays like that for this team. If I need to play tight end, I can. I do whatever it is that's required for this team to have success. And I'm grateful that Calf gave me an opportunity and Gunnar trusted me he gave me a chance. And sometimes that's all you got to do at the quarterback position. Give your guy a chance. I like.
Give me a chance.
James Winston.
Yep.
He's so likable.
He needs to be like there needs to be a requirement in the NFL that whoever has the worst quarterback situation in the league, he needs to become their starting quarterback.
How is he not on the Browns?
The Browns, yeah,
How?
he was on the Browns last year,
And then they didn't put anybody around him. Go figure.
yeah, the Browns, the Jets, let me think of somebody else who
Saints.
sucks.
Saints. They didn't put anything around him.
Saints. Yeah, when he was at the Saints. At the Saints. Miami Dolphins, I would take him over Tua.
There's so many people. Like
Let me think.
Again, he almost beat the Lions, who are considered
Yeah.
one of the best teams in the NFL.
Crazy.
And even one of the plays was they did a trick play, and he caught the ball and ran in for a touchdown with some crazy footwork.
Stiff-armed the defender, said, "Get off me, little boy."
Yeah.
And then waltzed into the end zone. And it was amazing.
It's crazy. He always has the best interviews. Also, just an
Yeah.
athlete. Like he needs to be in the league for so long.
Yeah.
He's so great.
Like let me think of somewhere else where he would be a better quarterback than whoever's at the moment on that team.
Vikings.
Oh my goodness. The Vikings would be a playoff team right now
They
if Jameis was there.
Drop the bag so
Man.
hard. They're like, let's not re-sign Cousins because he's hurt. let's bring in Sam Darnold, who's a great year, but let's not bring him back.
Not bringing him back.
And then let's have JJ just be
McCarthy.
like, I don't want to play quarterback.
JJ McCarthy, who threw 10 times in the national championship game when he was at Michigan. And then they're like, hey, let's take him with the first round pick here and then let him develop. Okay, fair enough. Let's let him develop. He's maybe a little raw, and then comes in and he's just so bad. Backup is Carson Wentz, also so bad.
It's crazy.
Like, there's teams like you need to bring, like, if you are not certain that your quarterback is the guy, like Matthew Stafford, he's a certain guy.
And then also coming off injury.
Yeah.
Injured all year. It's like,
yeah,
we're still going to go with him. It's going to be JJ.
What was he doing all offseason? That's what I want to know.
Not playing football. Yeah. I don't know.
And that's the thing is Kevin O'Connell, the Vikings head coach, like he makes every quarterback look amazing except for JJ McCarthy.
He was so bad. He was throwing the ball to all the Packers receivers left and right. And I'm like, man, this is fun. I'm glad that he's on the Vikings.
Man. Then I fully expect the Vikings to bring in a veteran quarterback to compete with McCarthy next year. I don't think they'll move off him quite yet because they spent high draft capital. Yeah. And if you bring in the veteran, you can always go to the veteran and he'll be a million times better. Yeah. Like Flacco or Winston.
Also, bring them in. They could have brought, they were supposedly trying to bring Rodgers. He would have been a huge upgrade. Him throwing to Jefferson, been great.
That'd have been way better.
Yeah.
Than JJ.
Yeah. So,
but here we are.
That was one of the videos. I had one other one which I think you'll appreciate. So I'll just click play right here, and here we go.
NFL fan looking to switch teams, but it's too much of a hassle. That's why I started Fan Switch, a company that'll handle all the details to help you convert to a new NFL team seamlessly. As someone who switched from a Commanders fan to an Eagles fan halfway through my life because I'm mentally ill, I know it can be a logistical nightmare. Getting a new jersey collection, changing your bumper sticker, finding a new family because they realized they raised a traitor. Want to become an Eagles fan like me? Smart. Fan Switch has divorce attorneys ready for when your wife leaves you, because she will. We'll also teach you what to order at Wawa on game day and how to use the word John. Just kidding, no one knows what that means. Maybe you want to switch to the Giants. If so, we'll prescribe you antidepressants and teach you to believe you're the best team in New York City, even though you play home games in New Jersey.
Facts.
Want to be a Chargers fan? Great, that makes 3 of you. We can help you switch to virtually any team. New Raiders fans, we'll teach you how to live in the past and make toilet wine in prison. Want to be a Browns fan? I don't know why you hate yourself, but we got you. New Chiefs fans, we'll get you a time machine so you can go back to when they actually knew how to win. Are you thinking of becoming a Cowboys fan?
Yes.
First off, ew.
What?
Second, Fan Switch will help you practice saying, we're America's team with a straight face.
We are.
We'll also send you a pair of cowboy boots.
Please.
Which are actually just high heels for men.
No.
So give Fan Switch a call today because, like our slogan says, loyalty is for losers. Go Birds. Are you an NFL?
That's crazy. I don't even know where to start with that. First off, the Eagles freaking suck. Second off, the Commanders freaking suck. Yeah, the Giants suck too.
That's why they changed. I was like, Commanders to this, to now I'm an Eagles fan.
They roasted the whole NFC East. That was the
pretty
crazy
great
part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she was in the video at least the Eagles fan, so she had to.
Which is disgusting.
And I was like, what in the world? And it's so accurate.
No.
Like the band. One, I'm saying with like the bandwagon fans, it's changing.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm like, what are you doing? Have some sort of loyalty.
I see kids in Eagles jerseys, and I'm like, just stop.
What? Like what? Why? Who? Why?
You are a fan of your father's team, and that is final.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
That's what it is. And if father doesn't like the NFL, much like my dad didn't like the NBA, you choose a team that you cannot choose the best team in the league.
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No.
you choose the dad's team first.
Obviously.
And then from there, if your dad for some reason chose just a random team that made no sense whatsoever, like let's
if we were
say
Seahawks fans,
like someone I know well, Lauren, her dad who's a Dolphins fan,
who
never lived
random.
in Florida and always grew up like in and around like Missouri. Like if you choose that, you can change teams if need be. It doesn't make sense necessarily. But if it's already like a hometown team or something, you can't change. Like if you're from Wisconsin, you are a Packers fan.
You're Wisconsin now.
You can't pick the Vikings randomly. That makes no sense.
That's disgusting. Yeah. You can't just randomly do that. But it's like, if your father, which this is what the Bible's talking about when it says honor your father and mother.
Yes, there's a subnote about
this is a commentary on there.
Mm-hmm.
But
this was in the message.
In the message version, yeah. But yeah, if your dad doesn't like a franchise team, then you can independently pick a team, and you don't want to pick the best team. That's pretty much the golden rule. You cannot pick the current Super Bowl champion.
Again, unless it is within your state.
No, absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. You can.
Yeah.
If it's in your state, that's probably the way you should go.
I think within your state or a 3-hour radius.
No. Because I'm never going to be an OKC Thunder fan because Shea sucks. And I hate watching him play.
That is true. That's true.
And so, but yeah, so you have to pick a team that's like in your state or something random. Like I let NBA 2K11 pick my favorite basketball team.
There you go.
Great.
There you go.
And so then you start to build a loyalty and a fan base that way. And once you pick one, this is your ride or die forever. You got to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be switching teams unless there's something drastic that happens.
That is true.
Like your owner commits some kind of felony.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be something drastic.
Yeah.
I'm talking earth shattering. So
last two quick hits. Toyotathon, like you mentioned earlier, it is upon us. And this is Jordan Love season.
No.
Just so you know, during Toyotathon and not during Toyotathon. When he's not playing during Toyotathon, roughly 16 games in his career, he's 7-9, 29 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, 83.9 passer rating. But during Toyotathon, which is roughly 17 games, he's 12-5, 30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 110.5 passer rating. Jordan Love, he is a Toyota fan, and Toyotathon is his Super Bowl, which hopefully leads to a Super Bowl.
Toyota Jordan Love
Jordan-thon. Jordan Iotathon.
We call my boss Toyotathon sometimes.
Yeah, you should.
Happy Toyotathon.
And then
it's a Toyotathon.
Very last quick hit is the Cardinals are starting to trade away their players. They trade away their big name pitcher, Sonny Gray.
At least a direction.
And it'll be interesting to see who goes next. So that's all I got to really say about that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Good, pretty decent return there. So
yeah.
This is a big week in football. We've already talked about football a lot, but like even Thanksgiving, your slate was amazing. It was Packers and Detroit, then it's Chiefs and Cowboys, which amazing game. Then Bengals and Baltimore. Then even the Black Friday matchup, Bears and Eagles. That was a really good game.
Yeah.
And then you got a few good ones like San Francisco and Cleveland. That's a watchable game. Houston, Indianapolis, watchable game. Let's see here. Not really that one. Carolina and the Rams. That's pretty good.
I'm surprised Carolina is decent.
Yeah, they're getting up there. They're turning around a little bit. Then Buffalo and Pittsburgh. That's a game. And then Denver and Washington. What's his face? My quarterback, Jaden Daniels.
Bo Nix.
No, Jaden Daniels had his practice window open, so he might play. And then your Monday night matchup, Giants and New England. We'll see. It depends if Jackson Dart plays.
Yep.
But then you flip over to Saturday and even Friday because there's some Black Friday games for college football because it's rivalry week.
Yeah.
Rivalry week.
Got that Auburn-Bama game.
And the Auburn and Bama play. Georgia Tech is going to be a decent game. Texas A&M Texas play.
Let's go.
That's going to be a huge game.
All right.
And then the marquee matchup of the year happens.
Missouri State University. Versus
Louisiana Tech.
Is that who they're playing?
Yeah.
Oh, did you have that pulled up?
I have all the matchups right here.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's ridiculous. No, the marquee matchup, the one that I was listening to like things about it today, but it's Ohio State at Michigan.
Ooh.
Happening at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. Ohio State players, they do not say the words Michigan at all. And you cannot wear maize blue and the gold on campus.
Unless you're Dave Portnoy.
Unless you're Dave Portnoy, who shows up there.
Yes.
And then he gets all kinds of stuff. And then same thing happens at Michigan. You cannot wear crimson red. You can't wear Ohio State colors at all. And you can't say Ohio State. They don't even call it the Ohio State game or the Michigan game. They just call it the game. Both sides just call it the game. Welcome to the game. So biggest rivalry in college football is happening this Saturday. And then also we got Miami-Pittsburgh ranked matchup. That's going to be pretty good. Iowa State, Oklahoma State. That's pretty good. What else we got here? Is there any more notable games? Yeah, Missouri State, Louisiana Tech happening at 1 p.m. Can't wait for that one. Oklahoma, LSU. That'll be a pretty good game. Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Mizzou and Arkansas. Pretty good game. Alabama, Auburn, like you said. That's huge. Huge game. Absolutely huge. And that's probably all the good games there. Yeah. So Huge week in college football and just football in general. I've clinched the playoffs in every fantasy football league I'm in. That's not the until next week
Which
one.
you run, but we won't get into that again.
We did ruin it.
Yeah, you did.
I am 12-0 in my dynasty league.
Shout out.
So that's awesome.
Because this is the one where you're going all for this year to
Yep.
tank in future years.
Yep. Like this is so I've done that in 2 leagues, but
Which you've talked about a little bit. But.
yeah, I've talked about it a little bit. But yeah, I'm 12-0 in that league, blowing everybody out. Clinched the first round bye weeks ago.
There you go.
And the number 1 seed weeks ago. I am the number 2 seed in my home. Actually, no, I'm the number 1 seed in my hometown league, and I already clinched a bye, which is amazing. And then my church league, that's not my staff league. I am currently the 2 seed, but I have 2 pretty hard matchups the last 2 weeks of the regular season, so I have a bye right now. So we'll see. And then my staff league, Monday Night Football, I lost by less than 1 point.
Way to go.
I lost by less than 1 point. It would have moved me into second place and in position for a first round bye, but I stay in third place, and I have the tiebreaker over the 4th place guy because of points 4, and I can still finish in the 2 seed because the second place guy has a tough matchup this week, actually. So
yeah.
I hope he loses. I hope I win, and I can still move ahead of him. But I've already clinched a playoff spot there too. So I am a top 3 seed in all of my fantasy football leagues, other than the Until Next Week podcast, which I'm living through Josh's team. So if Josh's team wins, I win too.
Because you run the league with his team. It's so stupid.
We love it. So that's what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's that time of day for the main segment.
Okay, we've officially thrown the script out the window. It's time for the main segment. And honestly, who knows where this is going? We don't. You don't. God does. But he's not telling.
Welcome back to the main segment where we're going to do the worst Christmas gifts draft. Yes, as Christmas season is approaching us, we have some thoughts on what presents to not get your friend, significant other, etc., etc., etc. And honestly, I don't think either of us will have a overlap with the other individual.
You don't know that.
I don't believe so. So if you want to go first, I will allow you to go first with your worst Christmas gifts draft. And who knows, we might make a clip out of this. So feel free to look at the camera whenever.
Well, welcome back to the worst Christmas gifts draft. This is exactly what you don't want to be giving your family for Christmas,
Exactly.
aka what you actually want to give them. And so my number 1 pick, that is something I've actually done before and am currently kind of doing. So let's just say your name is Dane. I don't know. Random name that we're going to pick here. And maybe you have gotten cancer in the past, and then right before you got cancer, you had to TOD your car that you are paying $20,000 for.
TOD.
Title upon death.
Okay.
Or- Yeah, title on death.
Yeah.
So, aka, like, if you die, this person gets your vehicle.
That's awesome.
So, when I die, like, I don't know, I TOD'd it to maybe your sister, Lindsay Reed, then if I die, she now owes the government $20,000. So, TODing your car to your siblings so that way they would have to pay thousands of dollars to the government because of your death.
That's a really good gift.
It's a really good gift.
I'm surprised you put it on this.
Yeah. It's a really good gift. Lindsay gets to pay $20,000 to the government upon my death.
Nice.
Shout out to you, Lindsay.
Okay. Number 1 that I think is the worst gift you can give someone is an Ozempic prescription.
Dang it.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's like, hey, you could lose something. Here's all these pills that will fix you. Number 2 overall pick for me is WNBA season tickets to any team before Caitlin Clark was drafted.
Ah, dang it. I was going to say, I'd go to the Fever games.
Yeah. For teams that before the draft.
I would go to WNBA games to try and meet my wife.
WNBA games, even now, but you cannot go to Fever games. So.
Can't go to Fever games. That's tough. Yeah.
I mean, Sophie Cunningham, she was a Jeff City person.
What? Nafisa Collender was.
Sophie Cunningham was, or Columbia.
Maybe Columbia.
Columbia's close to Jeff City.
Yeah. It's 30, 45 minutes from Jeff City.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember her at all. But yeah, her, who's the Rookie of the Year person? I can't remember her name, but she just came out.
Paige Buchers?
Yes, I would go to her games.
Yeah.
What's up, Paige?
What's
Oh,
up?
that's a beautiful
Hey.
3-pointer you have there.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, those are my first 2 overall picks. Dane, what are you going with?
So This one might be better for some of you out here, but I'm going to guess that it's not if you're listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
It's a 20-minute meet and greet with Cardi B.
What?
20-minute meet and greet with Cardi B.
That is so random.
Well, think about it. It's the worst gifts draft. There's no way I would want a 20. Okay, yeah, see?
Something like that.
There's no way I would want a 20-minute meet and greet with Carnivorous B.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. But then the last 19 minutes, you're like, so singing. How do you dance like that?
You don't really sing. You just kind of say the most provocative thing that comes to your mind.
What are you thinking right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you write a song about me?
Can you tell me about interviewing Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Was that like a good idea, do you think?
I don't know.
All right. Well.
Okay. What's the next one for you, Dane?
My number 3 overall pick. This, again, it might apply to some of you, and then it might be the worst gift you've ever received for hopefully most of you listening to the pod, which is number 3, a Chiefs jersey. Yeah, if you receive a Chiefs jersey, specifically a Patrick Mahomes jersey, throw up in your mouth. That's disgusting. I don't even want to touch it. It burns my skin.
Yeah.
And so now if you got me a Harrison Butker jersey, that's probably the only one I wouldn't burn. I wouldn't wear it still, but
yeah.
I maybe wouldn't burn that one.
Okay.
I would burn my Mahomes jersey. I would burn a Kelsey jersey. I would burn a Kareem Hunt jersey.
You'd like Noah Gray.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah.
He goes to church with my friend.
That's what you think.
That's
He got injured this week. He's not going to play.
Dang. So. Okay. My next overall pick would be authentic, unopened Anthrax letter from 2001.
Oh no, from 2001.
That's when the Anthrax letters were going around.
Whatever, 9/11, man.
You don't really want to open that up, for obvious reasons.
Well,
Yeah, not ideal. Number 4 overall pick for myself would be a timeshare, because you can't get out of those ever.
Ever.
Yeah. So if you give that to someone, it's like, wait, what? How did you even do that? I can't get rid of it, and I have to pay this forever. It's like, yep.
Yes.
I signed you up, so I gave your credit card info, all your details. So good luck out there.
Yeah. Some subscriptions feel that way.
Yeah.
Like you need to do this 19-step process in order to cancel your membership.
Yeah. So that's my 4th overall pick. Dane, what are you thinking for your last 2 picks here?
So my last 2 picks, number 4, I think maybe some of you have gone through this before, but if you're gifted this thing, this is certainly not something that you want probably. An ugly stray dog. Do you want an ugly stray dog?
Ugly stray dog.
I don't want this little yappy thing that it has worms. Ew. And it's got fleas. Now fleas are in your house. And it's ugly. It's got so it's not a fun thing to happen whenever somebody shows up and goes, I got you a puppy. No, that's a stray dog.
Yeah.
And actually, is that a puppy? That's a possum. No, I don't want your possum. Unreal. Or your raccoon.
Possums aren't bad.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Don't pick it up. It's got rabies.
Okay, whatever you say. And I think you have one last pick.
Yeah, my last pick is something that you really wouldn't want, but it's something very specific, and I actually had to find a video for it here, and so that's the wrong one to click on. But it's going to be an amazing thing whenever this thing actually shows up at your front door. Dang it, I didn't send it to that person. I sent it to Lindsay Reed, though.
This is really good for the potential clip we're going to make.
I think. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is if an a cappella group came to your house and sang you this.
6, 7 on a Merry Christmas, 6, 7 on a Merry Christmas, 6, 7 on a Merry Christmas, skibbity New Year. 6, 7 on a Merry Christmas, 6, 7 on a Merry Christmas, 6, 7.
That's awesome.
I think that's one of the best gifts you can get someone right there.
6, 7 on a Merry Christmas and a skippity New Year.
Yes. I think the Riz is off the charts right there.
Yeah, the Rizmas.
The Rizmas.
Man, Merry Christmas. That's what we're having this year, and Happy Thicksgiving.
Thick.
Yeah, thick.
3 C's.
Yeah, 3 C's.
Last pick for me, a Dallas Cowboys jersey. Hey. You took multiple things. I was surprised we had more overlap than you thought.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you have on there?
As soon as you said Kansas City Chiefs jersey, I'm like, dang it, that kind of takes the Dallas Cowboys jersey and kind of runs it.
Well, originally I had Packers jersey written.
And you said a stray dog.
Yep.
I had your taxidermy dog that you didn't know was dead.
That's crazy. Taxidermy dog that's dead already.
Yeah, and I was like, well, now that's kind of the stray dog thing, so whatever.
6-7 on a Merry Christmas.
But to go back through, I had a Ozempic prescription, WNBA season tickets to any team before Caitlin Clark was drafted.
Angel Reese's team specifically.
Authentic, unopened Anthrax letter from 2001. Oh, that would have been good. Angel Reese free throw lessons
that you have to give her,
or
she
vice
gives
versa.
you.
He's like, are you going to make anything? Then I also had timeshare, and then Dallas Cowboys jersey. And Dane had TOD in your card to your siblings. 20-minute meet and greet with Cardi B. Chiefs jersey, ugly stray dog, and
acapella group singing 6-7 Christmas song.
Acapella 6-7 Christmas song. So please vote in the polls who you think had the better overall worst presents draft. So the worst overall, the better of the worst.
Yeah.
You know what to click.
You
Just
know
click,
what to click.
Click my name.
His name's
click
Dane.
my name. Yes, Samuel.
Did you have any honorable mentions?
I pretty much had the two that I mentioned.
I have one honorable mention.
I probably could think of others as well. Also, just
for
like
sure.
any sort of newsletter for political party that you don't want to associate yourself with.
Yes.
Just like
Yes.
anything that's like the opposite of you.
Sign them up for emails.
Yeah, there you go.
Mine is terrorists take over your wife's Christmas party and hold everyone hostage while you, an off-duty New York police officer, escape and now have to systematically kill all the terrorists and save your wife,
I haven't
the party,
seen the movie yet. Stop running it.
your wife, the party, and Christmas. And the only things you get is this happens 4 more times in 4 similar movies. I mean, similar life events.
I still need to see the movie, so stop
Hey,
running
if
it.
you got that for Christmas, that's terrible.
Yeah.
A hostage situation, essentially.
Okay. Nice.
From German terrorists.
Yeah. I was also thinking you could do 10,000 stocks of Enron.
That's not great.
Yeah. Not really worth a lot
Or
nowadays.
Blockbuster stocks.
Those are doing pretty good. If you had 10,000 of
Are they?
those, you'd have a decent amount of money still.
Dang.
Yeah. So, well, that was our main segment. Again, vote in the polls. Let us know how you're feeling about it, and we'll say the results next week.
Wow. Welcome back
Dane's
to part 92 of Dane's manifesto. We're manifesting so many things this year, and it's going to be amazing manifesting with you guys. So part 92, I'm glad that you guys are back because what was the year 1992? I'm glad you asked. It was the year the Cowboys started their last dynasty.
in their only dynasty.
And are we in a new dynasty? I'm telling you what, George Pickens is out there. He's catching balls. He's not going down after first contact like Sedarius Lamb is. CD's still playing pretty good, but he's not playing wide receiver 1 numbers, which it's hard to have 2 wide receiver 1s on the same team. I don't care who wide receiver 1 is. Let's just win the game.
Yep.
And so CD is playing great. Quinnen Williams is doing great. And apparently he's been a great locker room leader. That's awesome. And then the defensive line is actually looking pretty good. Secondary is still looking trash. So, am I saying the Cowboys are going to win this year? Not necessarily. But if we can bring this team back next year, and if everybody doesn't get super injured, and then if Javonte Williams can still play really good, I think they need to bring another running back to help him out because he's the only guy right now. But if next year we can improve the secondary, then I think we could have the semblance of a pretty decent team. We have 2 first-round picks because when we traded for Quinnen Williams, we traded the 2027 first-round pick that we have. So we'll have 2 next year. We need to try and sign George Pickens and bring back the offense, let the offense gel some more, bring in another running back to complement Javonte Williams and get him going. Maybe even take one in the draft. That would be great because I don't want to bank on Javonte Williams having the same season as he is this year. So I think this year we might be frisky, might make the playoffs. They said if we go 5-1 over this stretch, which it's Chiefs this week, Lions next week, tough, very tough. But then we have the Chargers, we have the Commanders, we have the Giants, and then we have the a different team that sucks. And so if we can go 5-1 over that stretch and just split one of these next 2 games, we have an 81% chance of making the playoffs because we'll be 10-6-1. And we will play the Packers in the first round.
And lose
No,
40 to
absolutely
18.
not.
We'll tie.
No.
Like, how does this work?
Actually, are you guys where are you guys at in your standings?
We're in second behind the Bears by half a game.
The Lions are in third.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because the Bears are like
they're 8-3, right?
8-3, and we're like 7-2-1 or 7-4-1.
If only we had the internet. So
8-3 and 7-3-1. That's it.
guys?
That's it. 7-3-1.
Yeah, it goes Bears, you guys Lions. Yeah, you're 7-3.
But we play the Bears 2 more times this year.
Yeah.
So we'll beat them both of those. The Bears won't win the division.
Yeah, nobody buys the Bears BS. So the
yeah.
Bears are 8-3. You guys are 7-3-1, and the Lions are 7-4. So yeah, I mean,
I think the Packers will win the division. The Lions will probably get second. Bears get third. Vikings shouldn't even be in professional football anymore.
they're 4-7.
Yeah,
they're not as bad as like the Saints.
And then you look over at the. This has only been a sports podcast, sports and Christmas.
Two great things.
NFC West. That's the one that has the Seahawks going off. The Chargers, not Chargers. Chargers going off.
They're AFC
Rams.
West. Yeah. So it goes Rams 9-2.
Oh, 49ers.
Yeah, Seahawks 8-3 and 49ers 8-4.
Yeah, that division's crazy.
And then Cardinals 3-8.
Yeah, so interesting to see what may happen, but
man,
I don't know. Crap!
Tough.
I think I lost all my little known facts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
7,
did lose all my little known facts. This is really good.
Unreal, Samuel.
I'll try to find them. Keep talking.
Well, Samuel's little known facts are not here right now. So I think what we could do is we could do a little switcherooski if you want me to do my Jesus segment right now while you find those.
Sure. Go. We don't have a Jesus button, do we?
So,
no. We go sponsors of the week.
Well, I can do my Jesus segment here, and you can say refer back to Dane's Jesus segment.
Okay, there we go.
So, Jesus this week, I was reading about him, and we're in the spirit of Christmas. And so it got me thinking about how it's rumoredly reported that Jesus wasn't actually born on December 25th. And so I started to do just a brief little bit of research on was Jesus born on December 25th? Because I've heard most likely he was born in like September, but is that true? And so the first mention of Jesus being born on December 25th dates back to the 3rd century when Hippolytus of Rome wrote the first advent of our Lord in the flesh, who when he was born in Bethlehem was December 25th on Wednesday. And so whatever that means. And so that was like the year 300 that this guy wrote that. I don't know how he would know in the year 300 that Jesus was born on Christmas Day, December 25th. But there's 3 reasons that we might think that Jesus was born on December 25th. So the first reason is December 25th is 9 months after March 25th, which historian Africatus, whenever the early church father Tertullian calculated that the date of the Passover on which Jesus was conceived was based on tradition. That the 25th was the day that Jesus was conceived, and that would have been the Passover day. It's based on tradition that Jesus was conceived and died on the same calendar day. So they're guessing they can track it to around that time, or on December or March 25th, that he was conceived. But the second reason is that according to another tradition, March 25th was the anniversary of the creation of the world. Jesus' conception on that date would lead to his birth being on December 25th, because that's roughly 9 months after, or March 25th. I keep getting these numbers mixed up. But then December 25th, also third reason, it coincides with the pagan festival celebrating the winter solstice, which the church thereby offered people a Christian alternative to pagan festivities, and eventually reinterrupted many of their symbols and actions in a way acceptable to Christians and practicing their faith. So December 25th has become like the more and more acceptable birthday of Jesus. However, some argue that the birthday occurred in some other seasons, such as in the fall. Followers of this theory claim that Judean winters were too cold for shepherds to be watching their flocks at night. In the end, though, it's impossible to determine or prove that Jesus was born on December 25th. And honestly, it ultimately doesn't matter. And why does it not matter? Because what actually matters is that our Lord and Savior was actually born on at all. It doesn't matter like what day it is. Just like it doesn't really matter what day of birth that you're actually born on. It matters that just you were born. And likewise, so Jesus being born is the fulfillment of the prophecy that a Savior would come, and that he would be born in Bethlehem, that he would be born in a manger or surrounded by these shepherds. And so all these prophecies are being fulfilled. And there's actually this comedian who does a like really cool thing of like, hey, like it's really like dumb to believe in Jesus. And he goes, right, it is dumb to believe in Jesus. Jesus. And the thing is, I believe that he is the Son of God. And why do I believe that? Just because everybody told me? No, I love to do by evidence and like look into it. And he starts to present all these arguments of like, does this make him the Son of God? No, but it's starting to get a little closer and a little closer and a little closer. And then once you look at the mountain of avalanche of evidence of him being our Lord and Savior, then you start to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe Jesus is the reason for the season. And actually, like, yeah, getting gifts is great, and like it's great to receive them, but it's way better to give than it is to receive. So think of that person this Christmas and this Thanksgiving season, and think about what they would need, not just material wise, but maybe it's you reaching out and just saying, hey, I've been thinking about you, and I want to let you know that I really appreciate having you in my life. So think about those things, and think about how Jesus is the reason for lay season.
Sam's little known facts, out of the box and off the tracks. Oddball genius that knows about tax. Sam's little known facts, and he never listens to Jack.
Welcome to part 38 of Samuel's Little Known Facts, exactly in the episode where it should be. Got 5 Christmas-related little known facts for you, one of which is Santa's look.
Yeah.
It was made permanent by advertising. Before the 1930s, Santa wore various colors like blue, green, and brown. But then in a 1931 advertising campaign by Coca-Cola, which is red,
yep,
it solidified the iconic image of Santa wearing the bright red suit trimmed with white fur. So Coca-Cola is the reason, not for the season, is the reason for Santa Claus being the way he is nowadays.
They do have lots of Coke commercials around Christmas time.
Yep. The X and which this you probably might know this. The X in Xmas is actually sacred, which not everybody realizes. I didn't realize it. I guess the use of Xmas is not a modern attempt to secularize the holiday. The X is the Greek letter chi, which is the first letter in the Greek word for Christ or Christos, etc.
Yeah,
so Christmas. And I guess this abbreviation has been used since at least the 16th century, but if you don't spell out Christmas, I'm going to judge you. So there is that as well.
So all that to say, he is going to judge you.
Yeah, I'm going to judge you either way. And I still, in my mind, I still believe if you're using that, you're just doing that because you don't want to put Christmas.
True.
Or you ran out of ink in your printer, so you're like, oh, let's put X, I guess. But, keep Christ in Christmas. There we go.
Yeah.
Next part is Rudolph. This is something I knew, but you might not know, is it was a department store creation.
What?
I guess Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was created in 1939 by Montgomery Ward, copywriter Robert L. May, as a marketing gimmick to be included in a free coloring booklet for children. But also he saved Christmas, so it's kind of a dual
The Grinch
thing. No, not the Grinch.
Oh, he saved Christmas too.
I mean, later on.
Yeah.
KFC is apparently a Japanese tradition during Christmas time.
What?
I guess there was a highly successful 1974 marketing campaign. I'm not going to read the Japanese word, but it translates to Kentucky for Christmas.
Dang it.
And I guess that made eating Kentucky Fried Chicken during Christmas Eve a tradition for millions of Japanese families.
All right.
So I'm like, hey, I mean, that sounds kind of fun.
Whatever floats your pineapple.
Then finally, figgy pudding. Like bring us some figgy pudding, etc. You know the line of the song?
No. What song?
Okay. Well, I'll just keep going. The line, we won't go until we get some, from the carol, We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Like, bring us some figgy pudding, we won't go until you get some, etc., etc.,
okay.
etc. I guess it apparently reflects a time when carolers were generally poor and would go door to door, sometimes refusing to leave wealthy homes until they were given the treats they sang for.
Love that.
So they're like, give us the figgy pudding, otherwise we keep singing.
Yeah, we'll be here till you guys give us the pudding.
We won't go until we get some. So give us the food.
We won't go until you give us some.
Bring us the money. Bring us the money.
Put the money in the bag.
And yeah, that's part 38 of Samuel's little known facts.
Those facts make me feel disillusioned. And now, it's time for Jokes with Jack.
What do you call a ninja dinosaur?
What?
It's not a Tyrannosaurus. It's a You Never Saw Us.
No. And now, it's time for...
So, Jack's jokes suck.
Did he say a ninja?
Yeah, ninja.
Okay.
Because you don't see a ninja.
Okay.
You're not supposed to, anyways.
Okay, that's
because they sneak around stealthily. Stealthily.
That was really funny. That was so funny.
No, tired of you.
It looks like he also sent in a voice memo, so I guess I got to click the other button now. Oh, dang! I kind of like this beat. Do you have any songs you could sing for me?
Yo. You hit
record,
we
I
hit
hit
regret, the voice memos, the wildest
west.
hot takes, weird thoughts, midnight dreams. The one guy still chasing his dreams. Mumbled nonsense, emotional flair. We play it back like we just don't care. Voice memos.
What's up, guys?
Hey!
We're here.
Oh.
We're sending a voice memo.
I run the slowest mile.
He does.
Except not today.
I want to beat other people.
He does.
Joshua and I just ran. We ran what, 8.5 miles?
Something like that.
Yeah, what was it, 8:50 pace, something like that?
It was very quick.
We were cooking.
Look
so
in it. Jack cannot get over the Michigan weather. He loves it.
I actually
move here.
Really love it. It's way better than running in the Florida heat. I was like, holy cow, I can run so much further and faster than I ever could.
Yeah, 100%. He was still huffing and puffing.
Oh yeah, I was like breathing heavy. Like
I gave him a little personal podcast.
Yeah, I was breathing heavy like Augustus Gloop in the Willy Wonka factory. And the whole time, like for an hour, Joshua was just talking like easy, steady pace, and I'm like, man, I am not a seasoned runner.
2 podcasts.
But anyway, hope you guys are having a great day and Thanksgiving, and hopefully the Cowboys won. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully Dane's happy. Hopefully Samuel ran a turkey trot 5K. I think he usually does that every year.
He usually only run 5K every year.
Yeah, only one. He trains the week before on the treadmill, and then he gets on the path, and then it turns out to be way longer than a 5K. That's what it said. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. Joshua, what do you have to say?
Go listen to the Movies Unboxed in a couple of weeks. Yes. Great episode. We got the Jack Holmgren featured, and hey. It's past Thanksgiving by the time you're hearing this. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving and have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, have a Merry Christmas. All right.
And what do you say to a guy who steals your gate? Nothing, because he might take offense.
Steals your gate.
Yeah, jokes with Joshua. Hey. There we go. All right, love you guys. Have a great day. See you.
Bye.
Joke's on you. I did not train on a treadmill this year before the run. Because
treadmill.
It's tomorrow when we're recording. So
he hasn't trained at all.
And I do 2 5Ks a year. That can be various distances.
That voicemail made me feel judgmental.
I mean, it did.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could talk about Jake here.
We should talk about Judgmental Jake.
We're talking about Judgmental Jake?
Judgmental Jake.
He's coming back now?
No, he's at work. He's running a 5K today.
Oh, he is?
His work is putting on a 5K, and I think everyone has to run it. And I'm like, actually, I don't know if that's true. I didn't ask him that. But he's running it, and I know he's really against running because he's got a bad knee. He's had a bad knee since high school.
Okay.
So it
sounds like he has a bad attitude about it, too.
That's true, yes. And then I saw this... did I say this here? I don't remember.
I don't know. You haven't said it yet.
No, I remember now. I said this to somebody at the coffee shop earlier. But I saw a video where this guy's like, oh, you can't run a 5K or you'd rather die than run a 5K? Oh, you're waking up for a turkey trot? That's so hard. I could never in a million years. Never in a million years make it 3 miles?
Well, like if you went, if you walked.
That's what he said.
You could do 3 miles in an hour. If you walk slow, you could go an hour.
He said, can you briskly walk for an hour? Then you can walk a 5K. He goes, I'm actually concerned for you if you can't make it through a 5K.
It's not hard to do a 5K.
It's not.
The only hard thing is if you're trying to push yourself too much.
Yeah. If you physically cannot walk, that's the only reason you can't do a 5K.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, there's people who run it in 15 minutes. I mean, you can walk more than 20 minutes a mile.
I think this is the right term. There was a quadriplegic who did an Ironman.
Yeah.
It was because of his dad who swam with him behind him and then pushed him on a cart and then also rode with him on a 2-person bike. But he still did an Ironman.
Yeah. They figured it out.
Yeah.
And so he ends it by saying, well, yeah, maybe you can't do a 5K, but you shouldn't have that extra scoop of mashed potatoes because that might send you a cardiac episode, if that's true. Just walk it. It'll be great. You don't have to do the turkey trot. Do something else.
Yeah. Do your work 5K.
Yeah, do your work 5K. Do anything. Honestly, do some sort of exercise. or else the second half of your life is not going to be very fun.
Yeah. Before we get into our other number 2 sponsors of the week, I kind of forgot that Joshua Schmitz and Jack Holmgren were randomly hanging out in Michigan today, and that Jack is collecting the Infinity Stones of the Until Next Week podcast, where he was on our podcast. Now he's on Joshua Schmitz's second podcast, which is Movies Unboxed. Also, has Main Wagon. So where will he go next? If he gets on Ghost Runners before me, like actually in person, that'd be wild.
If him and Alvaro start a podcast together, go to
DC. Go to DC.
Mm-hmm. For one, I could see it. For
It'll
two,
be good. It'll be good.
For two, proud of Alvaro for starting a podcast.
Except Jack would say something very questionable and get him canceled very quick.
Oh, yeah. Especially in DC. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can't say anything out of line there.
Not in DC.
Yeah. So, you could also jump on Allie Hoopy's podcast.
She's a podcast?
Yes. We've talked about it before.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else. Those are the main ones. If I'm forgetting any, just leave us a comment and let us know who I
We're
forgot.
all just fellow podcasters who listen to each other's podcasts.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's crazy.
But yeah, number 2 sponsor of the week, Jake Treston-Art, who I went to a sports card show with this past week.
Yeah.
Finally got him to sign his art cards that he designed. Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
ones that he designed of Pele,
the
soccer player. I finally knew that I'd be able to meet up with him. I brought the cards along. He signed the back of them. I'm sure people are looking around like, who's this guy in the middle of the card show signing these cards?
Yeah.
Little do you know, I flipped those for $5,000 a piece.
$5 billion each.
Because I don't know if he's ever signed those specific cards before. Because I asked him, like, have people sent you these cards in the mail to sign? He's like, no. But I think he might have signed some when he gave some to like a card shop at one point. But
that makes sense.
Got those signed, looked around for a little bit, didn't buy anything. He bought quite a few things.
Yeah.
And then he remembered that I had not gotten him one of the Until Next Week podcast shirts.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a nice little deal. He signed the cards for me. I got him the shirt, because he provided a space for us for a very long time.
True.
He got a nice little deal on that shirt.
Yeah,
so,
and he's a big supporter of the pod.
Yeah. He's been a sponsor since I think day one.
Yeah, he'll paint and listen to us is what happens.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jake Treston-Art.
Yeah. Also Pretty Ricky.
He's in Italy right now.
Yeah, not buying our shirts. Come on,
Pretty.
That's
true. He works a lot. He has 2 full-time jobs essentially.
So do you. No,
I have 2.
You have one,
I have one
part-time.
full-time and one part-time.
Yeah.
So, and he's in Italy right now trying to save Italy with his girlfriend.
That is good. That's good. Between the both of them, I think they can do it.
Yeah.
And then also Reverend Banks.
Dude, yeah. Reverend Banks. Love Reverend. And I think I'm having a movie night with them in December sometime. They
Seen
invited me to
Batman?
that. I hope so, dude. I want to watch The Dark Knight. Seemed cool.
Yeah.
So I want to watch that. But no, I'm sure it's going to be, there's girls invited, so there's going to be some flu.
Oh.
Like, no, like married girls.
Ooh. Happily married?
Married and pregnant.
Okay, so probably pretty happily married.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, not
one
great.
is Mrs. Reverend Banks. So
not good for you, probably.
No.
But you can maybe pick up a third job, babysitter.
Dude, here's what I said this the other day to somebody who I was meeting up with. I think it was a youth ministry leader who I'm checking in with. And I was like, out of all the years that I've been in youth ministry, I've never once been asked to babysit for people.
Nah, they never
it's because
ask guys.
they never ask guys. I'm
Yeah.
like, which is so qualified to babysit. But
I can understand just because of how crazy the world is why you wouldn't ask guys, but also girls can be crazy too.
Yeah.
It's a tricky situation, but yeah, guys don't really get asked to do that.
100% like play it out like I have kids and stuff. I would totally ask some random high school or college girl to watch our kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, I just let my wife handle it and be like, hey,
there you go.
Find somebody who you trust to watch our kids. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And then finally, the number 3 sponsor of the week is, as we played earlier, Jameis Winston. He's just a joy to be around. I haven't been around him, but he seems like he'll be a joy to be around.
Dude, yeah, he's up there with like number 1 hang, like that you'd want to meet, like who's a sports star celebrity.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I want to meet Jameis Winston.
And back in the day, I had such negative thoughts about him because I'm like, oh, he stole crab legs. He's a horrible person. And then I'm like,
he yelled something crazy when he jumped on the Florida State table.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that too.
Yep.
Something we can't play a clip on the pod about.
We can't even quote it.
Nope.
Or even bleep it out.
Yeah.
If he ever plays for the Cowboys, I'm getting a Jameis Winston jersey.
He's just seems like such a solid dude nowadays. Seems like Christ really changed his life. So
Baker's kind of getting that way too.
You said Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I realized we're really going out of order because I also forgot we had a couple responses to some past episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll read those really quick because, again, just everything's been confusing. One of them was Elizabeth Virgil. She put, love that Samuel mentioned Adventures in Odyssey, which I mentioned last episode. Or actually, no, on Childhood Dream Jobs. Keenan A. Smith.
Goat.
Love his comments. He put in all caps, Dane is drinking Mountain Dew, baby, when you're saying all the ingredients. And then he put, also, I want you guys to predict the Cowboys' remaining games.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to lose the next 2 games, Kansas City and Detroit. Well, they won the Detroit one.
No, they haven't yet. They won the Philly one.
Oh, dang it. Yeah. No, I got that mixed up. Yeah. And then win out the last 4, finishing with a 9-7-1 record. And then I'll just read the rest of these and we can go back. And then Jack responded to him and put, Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
True.
Also, Dane's picks were far superior. Okay. Whatever, Jack. We'll get to the results
what was that
of the poll.
for
the poll. And then finally, a few more, just really quick. Jack put his normal comment where he put the best pick from the draft was the background music. I personally clock out when Satan does has to be one of the hardest lines to come from Boastful Beans.
Boastful Beans.
And then
I say that all the time at work now when people roll their eyes at me.
It's a good line.
Every time they leave before 4, which is 4 is when we're supposed to go home.
Yeah.
I say, I didn't know we were taking a half day today.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. That's what all the old people say. It's
when people are like, Dane, why are you still here? I go, because I personally clock out when Satan does.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then also Angela Birdwell put, prepping our early Thanksgiving dinner today while listening to the pod. Hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Let's go.
And I responded to her that we hope you have a happy Thanksgiving as well, because I'm assuming you probably would have that same.
Who is this?
Angela Birdwell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
she
gets it. Yeah.
I do love Angela.
And then finally, Rebecca put, my favorite was Samuel trying to get Dane to respond Yahweh when Samuel said no way twice and then gave up on the joke. Also loved.
I didn't realize that till this moment right now.
I know, because you're like, no way. I was like, Yahweh. And then Yahweh. No. And then you didn't catch it. I'm like, okay. I did say it like 2 or 3 times. And you just didn't catch it. I'm like, okay, I'll stop.
Yahweh.
And then she put, also loved I clock out when Satan does.
See? That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Shout out.
What was the poll?
Cowboys. Oh, yeah, I'll say it. Who had the better Thanksgiving draft? We tied 50-50.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I picked. Oh, yeah. Weaponized incompetence. I remember that one.
That one
was great.
There you go.
Cowboys remaining scheduled though. So
I'll pull it up really quick.
Go ahead and pull it up for Dane.
Cowboys remaining.
Obviously, we play the Chiefs this Thursday.
Chiefs have a 61.7% chance to win, it says.
Kind of crazy.
I don't think so.
It shouldn't be that high.
No. I mean, I'm sure Taylor Swift may show up, so that could help the refs stray the game the Chiefs' way.
Freaking, oh man. Can you imagine how irate I'm going to be if they pull some Chiefs shenanigans?
Yeah. I think the Cowboys will win. I think the Cowboys are playing too well right now. I think they'll beat the Chiefs.
Man.
I said, do you want scores?
So
did he say scores? Or
no,
just predict
he said predict. So Chiefs is going to be the trickiest one to predict because Trey Smith, their Pro Bowl left or right guard, I can't remember, is out. Jawan Taylor's playing, which is good. And then George Pickens is playing. Everybody's healthy for the Cowboys. So it's like, okay, what is going to happen here on a short week? It's going to be a back and forth affair, but I really think, like, if you gave me truth pills or whatever, I think the secondary for the Chiefs is going to be better than the secondary for the Cowboys. D-line and linebackers will hopefully play about the same for each side, but the Cowboys' run game is going to be a lot better. So, but Chiefs D-line should be pretty good. I really think Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy is going to eat, and then head coaching ability I give obviously to the Chiefs. So I do think the Chiefs would probably win 27-21.
Okay.
But then after that,
I'll just say the game. You just say win-loss. We don't need to dig too deep. So you think they lose against the Chiefs versus the Lions in Detroit? Who wins?
I think they get spanked in Detroit.
Okay, so then you think Lions in Dallas against the Vikings.
Oh, absolute dub.
In Dallas versus the Chargers.
In Dallas, dub.
In Washington, D.C. versus Commanders.
Dub, Cowboys.
And then in New York versus the Giants.
Yeah, we'll win that one too.
So I think, I honestly, I think they could win 5 of the next 6. I think they could win against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm going back and forth, but I'll say they lose against the Lions just because it's in Detroit.
Yeah.
They, again, like you said, spank the Vikings.
An amazing running game.
Chargers will be a close game, but they should win in Dallas. Commanders could be interesting, but also Jane Daniels, who knows? He might be hurt. They might not be playing him at that point.
Yeah.
Cowboys probably win. And then at that point, honestly, it could be slightly dependent, like if it makes a difference in the playoff picture.
Mm-hmm.
So for whatever reason, if the Cowboys already clinch a spot, then the Giants may win because they might not start their main guys.
Well,
and the Giants have nothing to lose. They'll just go out there and be like, let's try to beat them for one of the games.
No, there's no way the Cowboys clinch before then.
You don't think so?
I think there's next to it 0% chance the Cowboys clinch.
But they could win. They are 5-5-1.
Yep.
So they could be 9-5-1 at that point, or 9-6-1.
Yeah. And then, if they go, well, it'd be 9-7-1 if they lose the Chiefs in the Lions game. 10-7-1, I think they get in the playoffs. 9-7-1, I think they just missed the playoffs. So I really think this Thursday determines if the Cowboys go to the playoffs or not. Because if they beat the Chiefs.
Oh, you really think that? Like if they lose against the Chiefs, that.
Well, because I think we almost certainly lose against Detroit. Okay. Because I think Detroit is better coach, better personnel, all of it.
Because who's in the Cowboys division really quick?
Eagles, Commanders, Giants.
Yeah, it'll be tricky because, like we said, in the NFC West, they have a lot of really good teams for wild card spots.
NFC North.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm saying is like we have to go 10-7-1 to have a shot at making the playoffs. We still might miss the playoffs 10-7-1.
Yeah.
But, so if we lose these next two against really good teams, then there's no shot at us making the playoffs.
Okay.
9-7-1 is not going to get it done.
Okay. Well, reach out if you want the clips for us or buy a $30 shirt shipped to you. We'll make better deals if you want more than one, or if you're just intrigued and want more details, reach out. We're not making sweatshirts
Make
right now.
sweatshirts.
We need to sell more shirts first.
Let's make a hat.
Friday Pickleball. Black Friday deals already happened, but still use the code Samuel14434 if you want an extra $5 off your order if you buy at least 2 paddles. Great deals out there. Dane's ministry support links in the bio. Keep helping him and keep telling your friends if you enjoy this podcast. And please follow us on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. And thank you again for listening to episode 153 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Let's go, boys.